Squad, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing more Modern Warfare 3 search and destroy rush routes. Today we are doing rush routes on Scrapyard. For those of you that do not know, this is a series where I go through my search destroy routes for Modern Warfare 3 in custom games on the various maps in the game. And at the end of the video, I will put clips of me using some of these routes in a real lobby so you can see what they look like in real time. If that interests you, do me a favor, subscribe and join the squad so you don't miss out on the future rush route videos, as well as check out the link in the description, which has a playlist with all the rush routes we've currently done so far. For Scrapyard, you're going to want a Karambit knife secondary and an infantry vest. The weapon, I'm typically rocking an SMG or an assault rifle. It kind of varies depending on the route. I'll let you guys know which route is for which kind of gun. This map kind of has a mix of both long range and close range routes. Starting things off with offense, we're going to swap to our knife. We're going to run straight through. We're going to throw a smoke, and it's to the end of the broken plane. We're going to run straight through that smoke, and then we're going to cut close right. Shoot enemies in the back that are here, and on the trash can on the truck before pushing into the spawn, clearing it out, and then you can either flank back through B and plant the bomb, or you could just flank all the way through to A. Another way to run that exact same route without using a smoke, if you don't want to use one, totally can get away without it. You can swap to your knife, and what I recommend doing is once you get up here, you cut inside to dodge any sniper sitting in the window. You'll cut inside, you'll push out, and then you can either run right through here, or you can then cut back over and run out the same way and shoot enemies in the back. And when running this route, keep in mind there's usually like maybe one enemy that likes to run up and sit right here. Usually you can walk right past through here and they won't even see you. You can just turn and shoot them. So just keep that in mind. But you're usually still pretty safe just running straight through and shooting enemies in the back that rush the planes. For the next route, we're going to go right to middle. And if you have a frag grenade, there's a nade spot to know. So we're going to swap to our knife. We hit around this rock. We're going to throw the nade up with this tree. So we'll come around and it'll look something like this. We throw it about like that. That's going to land over there on A for people running up to that white crate. So to make it look fluid, you'll run up, you'll throw the nade, and then you'll push through, throw a smoke over the top. We're going to run straight through. Usually there's an enemy that you'll see right here, maybe right here, but for the most part, you're going to run right through. Then you can hop up into L plane, shoot enemies all in the back before flanking a bomb site or just pushing straight through to the spawn. For the next shot, we're going to throw the exact same nade, but we're just going to push straight to A. So we're going to swap the knife. We'll throw that nade over the top. Then we're going to cut and we'll slide right past. Hit this heady, challenge here. There in between the trash can. Heady on the bomb and heady on the box. Once you do that, you can cut through and push down the alley and work your way through to the spawn. Also, thing to note, some people like to just run up and sit in this window in L plane and just watch you at A. So just keep that in mind when pushing this. You might give it a quick glance before you fully push out to the side and worry about enemies in their spawn, because every once in a while you have one little rat that just runs up and sits in that window. All right, the next route I'm about to show you is just stupid. It's risky, it's dumb. You just be careful when you decide to use it, because when it works, it's awesome, but when it doesn't, you just instantly die and you have to sit there and watch your teammates lose the round. So keep that in mind. This is one of those risky routes that you just have to pick and choose when you want to do. But we're going to swap to a knife, and you're going to need a smoke. You're going to hit this rock, and instead of throwing the spawn nade, we're going to throw a smoke right to the right of the tree, right over the plane. So we're going to throw it just like that. That's going to land behind the truck, and we're going to run right through, cutting inside. And you're going to challenge enemies, pick them off, flank a bomb site, push through spawn, hop in L plane, shoot people in the back, whatever you're feeling based on where the enemies are at. Just be very careful, because once you do pop out of the smoke, you're like right here with so many places you can be shot from, which is why it is very, very, very risky. And I only recommend running this route when you know where the enemies are at. If you're playing a team that's consistently going one specific area, so you know exactly where they're going to be at, that's when you run this route and it'll work. If you don't know where they're going to be at, I don't recommend running it. It's a really risky one, but it's fun if you can pull it off. Swapping things over to defense, I have a stun out instead of a smoke for this next route. We're going to swap to our knife. We're going to run right up the ramp. Like to throw a smoke right about there. Push through. You're going to head glitch the barrels and shoot enemies pushing up right here. Be careful of enemies sitting in the back on these barrels. You have an SMG. A lot of times I run this route with an assault rifle so I can pick them off. But if you have an SMG on it, just be careful. But once you get them, you'll have enemies down here. You can sit here, use this heady, pick enemies off close, and then you can pop through and flank back heli or crane or whatever the heck it is these days and push through to the spawn. Once again, that route works with an assault rifle and an SMG. I usually am using an assault rifle on it, but every once in a while with the SMG. So just be careful if you're running the SMG, because some of those fights are a bit long range. All right, swapping back to the smoke. This route is risky, but this one is much more consistent than doing it the other direction. I actually like this route a lot. We're gonna swap to our knife. We're gonna throw a smoke right over the top. That's gonna land right in between A and L plane. So we're gonna use that smoke to run in, slide over, headglitch these barrels and shoot enemies, pick them off. Then you're gonna run back through here, pick off enemies that might be sitting on this corner, and then flank through to the spawn. Next up, we have super simple classic L plane route. This route works 9 times out of 10. It really just depends on how many enemies push it. We're gonna swap our knife and we're just gonna run and jump inside the L plane. We're just gonna straight sprint and then you're gonna slide, cancel the doorway, challenge enemies right here and right here as they walk in. Once you get them, recommend looking here, there, and sometimes they'll be sitting on this barrel. But once you pick all of them off, figure out the best way to push your way out and get yourself into the spawn and flank. This next route is another way to challenge L plane. This one's a little bit riskier, but it works out pretty well because most of the time it surprises them to have them push from this direction because most people expect you to challenge L plane from in here. Instead, we're going to challenge it from middle. So we're going to swap to our knife, hit to the right of the crate. We're going to throw a stun right over the top. Hold the right side so that snipers that like to run in here can't see you. And then you'll kind of slide over, challenge enemies in here like this, and then hop into L plane and clear it out the exact same way as the other route before pushing through into the spawn. All right, my next route is my B route for this map. You're gonna want a stun. So we're gonna swap to our knife. We're gonna head right side. When you hit this plane, we're gonna slide behind the truck, throw a stun through the window. Once you hit that, you're gonna slide, challenge the box, pick off enemies, and then flank through to the spawn. Now, if you'd like to run that route with a smoke instead of a stun, there's a different way to do it. So we swap to our knife. We're just gonna throw our smoke right over the top of the broken plane. And then we're just gonna push straight through and cut in like this on the inside. And then push through the spawn. Just the same route, just another way to approach it. All right, squad, that is it for rush routes on Scrapyard. I hope the video helps you drop a lot of kills in search and destroy. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some clips of me running some of these routes in a real game so you can see what they look like. I will catch you all in the next one. Seek and destroy is Bazigger.
This could be just another one of those Rams do better with barrels. Oh no!
Hey, hit market him. There you go. Oh, there's another one.
There's not somebody in here. What did I?
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
Only you remain. Finish the mission.
Imagine. Oh!
Should be our spawn. Maybe something.
What?
What?
That was bullshit. It's okay, we still got him.
Alright, let's work out.
Yo, that second shot though. That second shot though.
I don't know, one kill.
That was fucking sick.
Yep.
Alright, please don't snipe me.
Plant a charge on the target and level it.
Goodbye, sir.
Damn!
Is it a bad build?
Oh, I changed the build a little bit, but no, it's just the akimbo is not good.
Damn!
Get him.
Security around the objective. Hostile UAV in the area.
No. Slide in. Yes. Slide again. Run away from him. I'm flanking. I see him. Goodbye.
Yeah, he was behind me.
These are great for reactions.
Keep the enemy off the objective.
Want to go on
One
helipad?
back B, 2B. Behind the door, probably.
Yep. There's two now.
Oh yeah, up on
I
the.
just called it, Tay! I watched you die to
Well,
him.
I forgot that there's a thing. Even though I go up.
Place the charges on the target and destroy it. Friendly UAV on station.
Wasn't what? Dude, this guy never misses. Oh. And he's following me perfectly. Why? I need no scopes at 2, even more lucky. I see. Teammates are going after bomb. Oh. No way. Wait.
Thank you.